What's up, fam? Guess what? We back in with another video, man. Let's get it. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's Productive Reacts. We're watching the video, man. We're checking out this video that FlightReacts has done. I'm doing a lot of FlightReacts videos. Some of my friends have been hitting me up on IG telling me that. I like Flight. So we're going to check this out. He's talking about Lavar balls. He just pulled off a miracle in front of our eyes. Let's check this out and see what it's all about. I don't know what it's about.
Flight crew, FTC here.
Yeah, let's go.
Lavar just pulled off a miracle.
He called him Lavar.
Legend. I wrote. Now, he low-key did, man, because the man Joe I heard went to the...
Fly, you can't even add the people's names, man. Lavar.
Pistons. Actually, congratulations to him. I don't be 1,000 with him. I've never seen one highlight of him. Probably can beat him 1v1, but it's all good. But I'm actually happy for him because I remember, years ago, the situation. People were just really trying to, like, prey on his downfall and all that and shit like that, bro. And I'm just happy to actually see him make the NBA. Like, everybody that was saying shit about him is just, like, quiet now. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing, bro. All three of his sons made the NBA. That's a flex. He can brag about that. It doesn't matter if they average 1 or 30 points per game.
They're in the NBA? Okay, I gotta check some stats and stuff like this. After this video,
the rest of their career, it just three, that doesn't just happen. You know what I'm saying? You have to do something. So we're going to see the miracle and how it all went down, or was maybe there's some conspiracy or whatever behind it. We're going to see what it is. Check it out.
There was a man so genius, so revolutionary, that he saw the future before it even happened. That through sheer willpower and confidence in his process, he turned his goals into a reality. What if I told you that Lavar Ball is far more than the obnoxious NBA dad that we can't seem to get rid of? What if I told you that Lavar Ball was actually the puppet master of the entire NBA, calling all of the shots to his favor? Well, maybe I made that last one up. But the fact remains, what Lavar has conjured up out of thin air, all three of his children playing professional basketball, a massively profitable business, and now going on 5 years of fame, or rather infamy, you have to admit, this man seems to be playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. Every phase of this family's story appears to be the final chapter. And then you wake up the next morning to find out that the Ball family is in the news again, still surpassing expectations, and the craziest part about all of this is that Lavar called it. I mean, it's borderline prophetic the way the man seemed to predict and manifest every ounce of potential he laid out years ago for himself and his family. He said Lonzo would be drafted by the Lakers. Check. He said that LaMelo playing overseas as opposed to college ball would actually help his draft stock.
And it did.
And he was right.
That was right.
He predicted that LeBron James would come to the Lakers on national television.
He was on point.
That's exactly what happened just a couple weeks later.
Crazy.
In fact, if you asked LeVar, I'm sure he'd say his presence and wise words are what brought LeBron to LA in the first place. And LeVar's most impressive prediction just became a reality when LaMelo was drafted to the Charlotte Hornets. Because as far back as he can recall, Lavar Ball has been adamant about all three of his sons playing in the NBA. Lonzo with the Pelicans, LaMelo with the Hornets, and LiAngelo with the Oklahoma City.
Oh, he went to the Thunder?
Well, whatever. Close enough. I'm trying to make a point here.
He probably went to the D-League or G-League. Okay, nonetheless, it's still the NBA, man. Look, shout out to LiAngelo, LaMelo, Lonzo. You guys are doing things where a lot of people have dreamed of these things, but they never put the work in it and stuff like that. And y'all out here, y'all really in the league. It doesn't matter what league you're in. I don't care if you paid for the Switzerland freaking team. Yo, if you're paying professional, you're above like 99.9% of the people that didn't even have the courage to even play in college or in high school. They even have the dedication to put the time in that you did. So, guys, with anything, don't let nobody water down your own success. If you have the dedication and the work ethic to put it in, you'll make it in whatever you want. I don't care what type of league or whatever it is. You'll make it in that top percentile.
But wait. Rewind the tapes.
I'm keeping it real.
All the way back to draft night 2017.
I thought it went to the Pistons.
Keep going. Keep going. Right there. Now listen closely.
We got Lavar here, and Lavar, you already got the Lakers hat. I'm trying to tell you, I knew this was happening before it was happening. When did you get this hat made? When he was a baby. But I already knew what was coming to him. I got 2 more boys. I got to come do the same thing 2 more years. Come see me when he does. I'll have another hat on to say, I told you so.
This man's funny, bro.
Congrats.
He is, man. Have that confidence, bro.
So Lavar Ball made another outlandish claim. Nothing new here. Let's all just move on.
I'll have another hat on to say, I told you so.
I'm sick. He did it. The man actually did it.
He said, I told you.
An impeccable flex of epic proportions.
True, he did it, man.
Who in the world would follow through to this
That's a
extent
flex. I like
with
that.
a random statement he made 3 years ago?
Bro, because I just realized that they hosted their own draft thing. That sucks how you have to work so hard, bro, and then just because of this year, bro,
Thank you,
they didn't host a draft in the actual like place and shit. Like I just realized it was there.
LeVar Ball.
Oh, Corona.
I thought it was
like,
the NBA.
tripping,
The chances
Corona,
of
bro.
LeVar continually calling his shot is terribly unlikely.
See them boys were playing in the
fact,
bubble?
It's
Come on.
unbelievable. Can he see the
gonna
future?
draft.
Is he behind the curtains pulling the strings of this intricate web of basketball headlines? No, he's not. Here's the
Bro, what the
If you
hell?
make enough predictions about
that
the
the
future,
2K days?
eventually, some of them are going to come true. How does that old saying go? Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Well, LeVar's clock is just a tad off.
Oh, that does
And
make
quite
sense.
bit
A
of
broken
mad
clock is right
to
2
this
times a
mad
day.
Genius. He's made far more incorrect predictions than
is.
he has correct ones. Like when he predicted that the 2018-2019 Lakers would make the playoffs, or when he said that all of his sons would be playing for the Lakers by 2020. Then there's the time when LeVar said the Lakers wouldn't win a title if they traded Lonzo. And then the Lakers traded Lonzo and won a championship. Or what about when he said that
Because
he
they got
could beat
LeBron,
Michael
guys.
Jordan one-on-one? This one hasn't happened yet, but let's all just use some common sense here. LeVar could have just dropped the whole one-on-one claim and move on. But no, the man had to go and double down on the madness and propose a
Well, they
formal
gotta edit him
one-on-one against
into him
MJ
playing
at the small
MJ.
price of, are you ready for this? $200 million. LeVar Ball, a man who has never played a second of professional basketball in his life,
Bro, I'll drop
wants
him
to
off
play the
1v1 for real,
greatest
for real.
player ever, but only
That's
if
easy
we
work.
all pitch in and pay $200 million.
Low-key probably would
This
be
entire
bad
scheme
content for him.
falls under the category of insanity. But what's even more insane
That is
He'll be so
insanity.
quick
No
with
one's
the
paying
Something
$200 million
that
to
suggests that LeVar training Melo, pushing him to become an elite basketball player, aiding him in his journey to become a lottery pick, and then strategizing to get LaMelo on the Hornets was all a ploy for LeVar to get to Michael Jordan. The last 3 years all being orchestrated precisely for LeVar to get a shot to play the GOAT one-on-one.
LeVar or Michael Jordan?
Oh, Michael Jordan's listening to the new single that's about to come out soon, man. Oh my gosh. I'm just playing.
Oh,
No,
shameless
not
plug.
really. He is.
Fly, I ain't put the plug in the video like that. We got people, well, you know, all right. Go ahead, put the plug in.
I don't know about y'all, but I would be lying if I said I wouldn't pay good money to watch these two go at it. But once again, LeVar is navigating in treacherous territory. His large claims and even larger personality have gotten himself and his sons
Yo,
into
LeVar, you better be careful because Michael the type to pull up to you the same way he did to those players in the camp and be like, yo, let's go. Strap them shoes and make a lesson out of you, man. You better come
some tough
relax, man.
situations.
Relax.
After Lonzo Ball was
MJ.
traded last offseason, news began to circulate that the Lakers front office and staff could not stand LeVar. At one point in Lonzo's time with the Lakers, his father's antics got so bad that the organization began to question if having Lonzo on their team was worth the trouble LeVar was putting them through.
Dang, you
Less
messed
than
it
2
up.
months
He would
into
have a
Lonzo's
ring
NBA
with,
career, the
with,
Lakers even
LeBron.
created a LeVar Ball rule in the Staples Center in an effort to stop him from creating more headlines.
What does that mean?
Things were getting ugly real fast. And now that LaMelo
What
is
the
with the
fuck?
Hornets and has Michael Jordan running the show, I can only imagine how this could turn out if LeVar continues to attempt to take the wheel. Organizations across the league communicate often, and if the Hornets take into consideration what other teams have to say about LeVar, LaMelo might be in for a wild ride. But now that we've
that's
discussed
true.
some of LeVar's shortcomings, I want to talk about the incredible job he's done with
That
navigating his boys
that
to the
awkward
NBA.
marketing can
In
really
the
mess it
history
up
of the
for
league, there has only been
LeVar
20 sets
and
of
all the
brothers
kids.
to ever get drafted as top 30 picks. Lonzo and LaMelo Ball both being drafted higher than any other player on this list. Two brothers being selected as top 3 picks in the NBA draft is such a rare feat that leading up to the 2020 draft, it had never happened before. The next step for both Lonzo and LaMelo is to assert themselves as elite players in the league, because being a top 3 pick comes with extremely high expectations. Working your way up the draft board is one thing, but reaching expectations of becoming a star player that comes with every top 3 pick is an entirely different milestone.
That is.
And both of these
It's
brothers
mad
will have to
different.
prove their game is just as real as the hype was.
Facts.
And then there's LiAngelo, who gets an unwarranted amount of hate thrown at him because he isn't in the NBA. Or at least not yet, which is just ridiculous.
I thought he just got to the NBA.
LiAngelo is a
Bro, am I
professional
tripping?
basketball player. He's been signed to the G League, one of the most exclusive basketball leagues in the entire world. In fact, there are about 400 players in the entire G League. Combine that with 400 NBA players,
he signed to the
there
Pistons.
are only 800 players in the entire world associated
I think he did this video before then. I thought it was recent. That's why I'm like confused.
That's no small feat. Do you know how many up-and-coming players were supposed to be the next big thing? The next LeBron? The next KD? An internet sensation? How often do these stories pan out? I'll give you a hint. Not often. So props to Lavar and his unorthodox leadership. Because as much as he stirs the pot,
man. It's weird, but the man gets it done. The man
and calls out entire organizations and star players on national television with little to no warrant, the man has a lot to be proud of. And let's face it, he isn't going anywhere anytime soon. So I don't know about y'all, but I've been all in on the Ball family for years now, and I don't plan on getting off this bandwagon quite yet. Hope you all enjoyed, and as always, until next time.
Guys, look, one thing I could say for sure is this. Lavar knows what he's doing, bro. Lavar don't need no help. He knows exactly what he's doing, but I'm looking forward to see how this year is, especially for LaMelo, Lonzo, as well as LiAngelo Ball. I wish y'all the best, man. Smash that like button, y'all. Y'all already know what it is. Smash that like button. Smash it. Let's get that like. It helps me out for the algorithm. And let's share this video with your friends, y'all. And let's get back to us. Let's make this family. Let me know what you think. Comments below, and I'll definitely check it out. Definitely get back to you guys, man. Again, Productive Reacts, guys. And as always, enjoy yourselves.